Here are some mind-bending riddles. Riddle number 1. George goes to an abandoned house to seek help. When he goes inside, the door locks instantly. There are 3 doors available for him to escape through. Each door presents a different danger. Behind the first door, it is incredibly cold. If George chooses to go out that way, he will turn into a block of ice immediately. Behind the second door, the sun shines so intensely that it burns everything instantly. Behind the last door, there is a room filled with toxic gas that prevents breathing. Help George to find the safest way to escape within 10 seconds. The correct answer is the second door because the sun goes down in the evening, which means the danger of burning will diminish. Riddle number 2. Roger was riding his bike on a tropical island when it suddenly broke down. He decided to buy a new motorbike online and called a salesman to arrange a test drive. An hour later, he arrived at the meeting point and saw 2 guys with identical motorbikes. One of them was a scammer trying to sell a stolen vehicle. Can you figure out who the real seller is? Sharpen your brain and share your answers in the comments. The salesman's text message had the logo of his motorcycle store. The first guy was wearing a black t-shirt with the same logo, so he was the real seller. Riddle number 3. Look at this plane and figure out who is in danger. You have only 10 seconds to find the answer. Try to spot it and share your answers in the comments. Everyone on the plane is in danger because there is a small hole in the plane window. If air flows into the plane, it could quickly become catastrophic. Riddle number 4.
Steven was stuck inside a cave while camping. He saw a way to reach out of it, but reaching it was a bit tougher as the way is filled with spikes and fire. He didn't have enough food and water and was only having a shovel with him. Think and answer, how can he escape the cave? Your time starts. He can use the shovel to fill the spikes and fire with sand behind him and can escape through the cave on the other side.
Riddle number 5.
Cooper was traveling in his space shuttle to Proxima, which was 4.3 light years away. On his way, he saw a wormhole where he sees 3 portals. At Portal A, he saw Type 3 civilization alien creatures. At B, there were zombies inside the portal. And at Portal C, there were cruel robots on an abandoned planet. Which way should he choose? Your time starts. He should choose Portal C, because on an abandoned planet there will be no power source to charge the robots.
Riddle number 6.
A mass murderer kidnapped 3 people and locked them inside a room. He gave each of them 2 pills and a glass of water with a warning that one among them was poisonous. If a victim manages to escape without taking the poisonous one, he might leave them. But the murderer managed to kill each of them by their own hands with a simple trick. How could he done that? The poison was in the water. So even if the victims had chosen different pills, they should have drank the water and the poison had easily killed them.
Riddle number 7.
A girl was seen falling from a multi-story building and was dead. It was considered that it was a suicide. But when the detective arrives, he goes to the first floor, opens the window, and flips a coin. He goes to the second floor and continues the same until the last floor of the building. But when he arrives, he stated that it was a murder and not a suicide. How did he know that? She couldn't have committed suicide, because when the detective went to each floor for investigation, all the windows were closed from inside. So she should have been murdered by someone else.
Riddle number 8.
John was a businessman from Chicago. One day, he asked his boss if he could attend a business meeting in Germany. The boss said, "Okay, you can go, but send a photo report as soon as you get there." The next day, the boss received a message from John that said, "Hello from Germany, that's me right now," with a photo attached. After looking at the photo, the boss realized John had lied to him. How did he figure it out? Here's the answer. In the photo, there's a clock on the wall showing the same time as the clock in the boss's office. If John was in Germany, the clock would show a different time because of the time difference.
Riddle number 9.
One day, the students were writing their exam sincerely. Suddenly, the teacher thought that someone was cheating, but she couldn't figure out who it was. Can you help the teacher identify the cheating student? The cheating student is here. Look at his water bottle. The answers are written on it, so he is definitely the one cheating.
Riddle number 10.
Sam wants to escape through these two tunnels, but it is difficult. In the first tunnel, there are hungry wolves, and in the second tunnel, there are venomous snakes. Can you figure out how he could escape? Yes, do you see that little opening in the wall of the cave over there on the left? You can see a tiny part of the starry sky through it. Avoid the tunnels and try to squeeze through that hole.
Riddle number 11.
Jacob and Victor are planning a camping trip. Take a look at the items they are packing and see if you can identify what they should leave at home. Notice that there's a PlayStation joystick in their camping gear. Since they aren't bringing a PlayStation, the joystick is useless on this trip. They should leave it at home.
Riddle number 12.
Jenny has her 24th birthday today. She ordered a cake for her birthday party. But when the delivery guy came with the cake, it was found that the cake was wrong and not the one ordered. So she decided to go get the cake on her own to the bakery. After reaching the shop, she found 3 cakes. Can you help her find the cake that she ordered? Your time starts now. The cake in the middle is the correct answer, because the first cake is a wedding cake as it has a mock-up on the top. And the last cake was a cake ordered for a baby.
Riddle number 13.
John went to a beautiful hotel to have dinner. He ordered his favorite food. After some time, the waiter brought the food he had ordered, but John found that the waiter was fake. How did he find out? Let's see the reason. Yes, the waiter looks suspicious because he is not wearing a uniform, and there is a weird smell coming from the food he ordered.
Riddle number 14.
Mia was shopping for a top for her conference meeting. She went to a trial room to see if it suited her, but it didn't. So, she left the top in the trial room and started to leave. Suddenly, the salesman and security guard stopped her. Why? She lied. She is a thief. Look, she is wearing that top under her dress. That's why the salesman and security guard stopped her.
Riddle number 15.
There are 2 friends, Henry and Matthew. They both go to the grand wedding, but one of them is not really rich. Can you figure out who it is? Oh no, look at Henry's shoes. The Gucci spelling is wrong. They are fake Gucci shoes. So, Henry is definitely not really rich.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.